Our vision in AGO is to create better treatments for phobias using the augmented reality system that we have created. Phobic patients all over the world are millions. However, only 20% of them seek and follow treatment, and only half of those will actually get treated, even if they follow the most effective current treatment, exposure therapy. Our goal is to increase this disappointing 50% of positive results, and at the same time, enter a previously untouched market of those 80% of patients that do not get treated up to now using our medical device. The theoretical basis for our device will be exposure therapy, and even though it is very hard to be implemented on its own, it has a great potential if properly enhanced. And there have been actually efforts to enhance it up to now by many companies leveraging a great new tool, a very quick growing technology, virtual reality. However, current efforts are focusing mostly on creating a visual simulation for the phobic environment for the patients. And they lack a key component to make this simulation more realistic for the patient, natural interaction. And this is where a system actually comes in. With AGO, we have created an augmented reality system that is cost-effective and at the same time gives the patient the ability to interact naturally and with their full body within the virtual world that we create. With our system, actually, we even managed to get 35% more positive outcomes through a research trial that we recently conducted in the Hospital of Kifisia, the results of which we even published at an IEEE conference on biomedicine. So how we managed to do that? From a technological point of view, we use the existing technology of virtual reality. We use virtual reality goggles that the patients wear, and they simulate a virtual phobic world for them. And across of them, we place a motion recognition camera that tracks their movements, places their physical body in this virtual world, and gives them the impression that they can actually interact in it as they would in real life. At the same time, the software and the medical protocols that we have created allow the system to dynamically adapt the level of difficulty according to its patients' unique reactions, providing them with personalized treatment. So, compared to our competition, as you can see, we are the ones that can actually improve results using natural interaction while maintaining a low hardware cost. So we have created a medical device that is a very efficient tool in the hands of our customers, the clinicians, who are familiar with modern technologies and understand that they are here to stay even in their profession. They are engaged in lifelong learning and they have a moral responsibility toward their patients in order to provide them with better services. So they need to upgrade their services. And in order to reach out to our customers, we need to fit in their value chain and actually help them improve their sector using our device. So we want to attract key opinion leaders in this sector and actually have access to their large network and get more customers, the clinicians. The bottom line of our business model is that we sell our system the same way gaming consoles are sold. More specifically, in our case, the clinician can purchase our console for the setup fee of $2,500, and its game of the console could be considered the phobia simulation sets we have created that cost $500 additionally each one. This is, of course, the initial idea we have for the business model, and we are willing to test it and adapt it to the market's needs if we have to. Our company started back in 2017, and as you can see, we have a time to market of less than 3 years, a very short amount of time for a medical project. Up to now, with a minor self-investment, we have gotten proof of our concept, and next we want to widen our network and get funding so that we can go to our next big step, complete official clinical trials, and earn FDA and EMA approvals to sell for a Class 1 medical device. It is because our device is not invasive to the human body that it is considered low risk and can therefore belong to Class 1 of medical devices and not Class 2 or Class 3, which would take years to get approved. So, according to our projections, we can start selling by the middle of 2020, and we can also break even by the end of 2020 with our first few sales. The team behind AGO, we are 6 young engineers and researchers. We are dedicated to what we do, and we want to enter a market that is relatively new as well. We are persistent and agile, and we really believe that we have the skills in order to be able to evolve and adapt our system so that we can create better treatments in the future as well. At the same time, we are fortunate to have on board with us 3 amazing scientific advisors who have been guiding us all the way through this experience with their knowledge in business and biomedicine as well. Before I close, I'd like to give you the bigger picture of the solution that we have in mind. Phobias are just one of the many mental illnesses that people suffer from, and we have found that our system can be adapted to create detection mechanisms for other mental illnesses as well. Why do students have to be killed because of undiagnosed schizophrenics in mass shootings? Why do hundreds of kids have to be molested because of undiagnosed pedophiles? If you can recognize the damage that those individuals have caused in their communities, you can guess how high we're aiming after our initial global market penetration. Thank you very much for your attention.